The banking system has been a very important part of our economy. Over the past 3 years, the National Bank has been conducting a systematic audit of the long-standing problems of the banking system. These problems have accumulated over the years, and it's not that easy to solve them overnight, of course. We need some new measures, new attitudes, new assessments to the banking system, and I'm very much hopeful about the new President of the National Bank, Mr. Tokayev. Will take lessons from the past, from what has happened in the banking system. My attitude that there should be no governmental bailouts, but life is life. So certainly I cannot answer you by 100% of assurance. The banking system is extremely important for Kazakhstan, for our economy. But my assessment of this issue as a president, that the government should not get involved any longer with its loans as far as private banks are concerned. My general attitude as president of this country is to have a gradual privatization in order to reach 18% of state share in our economy. I'm in favor of doing privatization in this country, in Kazakhstan. So big companies like Kaztelecom and Air Astana are expected to be privatized, as well as other companies. But we need to have some time. We need to get prepared for the privatization. But the whole process as a whole, as it is, will be continued, I can assure you. As president of this country, I will be doing my utmost in order to protect the legal interests of the Western companies, oil companies here. And in general, of course, I will be protecting investment interests of all companies involved in our economy. Goal of my strategy is to protect foreign investments here in Kazakhstan in order to further improve the investment climate. We need to improve the investment climate. We need to make sure that business will feel very much comfortable in Kazakhstan. Meanwhile, I put a task that up to 2025, Kazakhstan should upgrade the share of the SMEs here in the economy of Kazakhstan up to 35%. We need to diversify the economy. We have been relying on natural resources, but at the same time, this kind of economy is getting to be outdated. Our economy should be much more diversified than it is now. We need to pass good laws here. We need to introduce the rule of law and many things. That's the reason we are now in the process of the implementation of the so-called 5 institutional reforms, including the development of SMEs. I think that Nur-Sultan will remain as a ruling party in Kazakhstan, but at the same time, we need to develop a multi-party system. As a matter of fact, we do have a multi-party system in Kazakhstan. What I mean that we need to pursue a political transformation of the society, because we have a younger generation. They have the idea of the current Kazakhstan, as well as they have dreams about the future. Some of them have becoming quite active in the social network. I'm following their messages, and as a president, I have no right to divide people based on the principle of their political views, because my assessment, my principal opinion that here in Kazakhstan, we may have a lot of views, different views, but what we should have is a united nation.